So, Johnny, I think one of the most notable aspects of previous interviews with you at Purple Valley was the occasional sound of your mala tapping against the microphone. Um, that isn't the case today, and not only because we don't have microphones. Um, where is your mala? What happened? Would you care to share the story?
Absolutely. Where one can start. Most of the times we're searching. We're searching for who we are. And I guess in simplicity, we're searching for our identity. And very interestingly, before I arrived in Mysore, and I would have been 32 meeting Guruji, I was Johnny. And interestingly, Guruji named me John Scott. There was a Johnny Smith there. So to make it simple for Guruji, he called me John Scott. And so there was my father's name was John Scott. And so that was me turning adult. Immediately, my ego took that. Guruji called me John Scott, and from that point onwards, I was John Scott. Just close friends called me Johnny. And we all know that within the Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga system, it's been hijacked by material and Western society. And there's the first series, second series, third series, and we start chasing that parrot, thinking that we'll find ourselves when we get to the end of the series. What are we searching for? Really, we're really searching for that identity. But what is that identity? No, we're not really searching for the identity. We're searching for truth. The moment you find your truth, there's no more search. Let's use another word. The other word is love. One of the things that we wrap around identity is all these imageries and things to attract attention, to be seen, to be heard, to be touched. And so this journey going outward is what we do in the West. And so, yeah, those beads, the mala that I had there, they had a significance. Of course, they had a significance. There was a lot of symbology in there. Just to braid a plait was Rajasattva Tamas. There was the three gunas coming into three beads. Those three beads were Rajasattva Tamas. It was a cycle of full vinyasa. And of course, I'm trying to preserve full vinyasa from Patabi Joy. And so I became really the mala. It became part of it. So indirectly, I was becoming somebody, something in that search for who am I, which is the paradox. And many processes and challenges have caused me to go into internal processing. And eventually, I was asked a question. I had to ask a question. I had to pull an Osho card. And when I pulled that Osho card, the card that I pulled was the politician. I'm a politician. I'm a yoga teacher. And I've got to find the truth, the real truth. And so I've got to walk my talk. And walking my talk is this journey that we're doing. The shared experience within the Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga is for us all to find ourselves. There's another word there. We're looking for truth. We're looking for love. When you find that inside yourself, freedom, then we get the freedom. This is what we're all looking for. We're all searching to be freely and expressively, second chakra, who we are, accept who we are, what we are. And so it was a big process to go through and to cut off my self-image. And the really interesting thing about that self-image was the day that I cut it off, nobody noticed. The next morning, nobody noticed. And it just hit me. Wow, self-image. It's only the self that has the image, and it's only the self that it's important to, and it's only the self that you're lying to. The politician. They all lie. That's the mask. So I'm going through a transition. I'm going through a huge transition. I retired last year. I retired from the world, being of the world. Now I'm in the world. I've retired from being John Scott. I'm Johnny. I'm back to me. That's what it's all about. So this yoga is to discover the truth. And once you've found truth, there's no searching for anything else. We're home.